Hello and welcome back to the workout of the week. Tommy Matthews here, and we've got Andy Phillips to do our demonstrations as always. Today we're going to be looking at some kettlebell exercises. And not your normal, not the ones that you're probably used to. It's the traditional exercises. So this is my top 5 exercises of old. The old days, the old strongman exercises, the ones that I've always found in the past to be hugely beneficial when I've used them previously. And with clients, I also find that a lot of clients can get into this type of lifting because it's a different way of training, but it's hugely beneficial for your strength and your structural strength and function. The method for this type of training is to get a variety of different bells, to give your clients a series of different challenges or exercises, and to get them to start off light and work up heavy. It's 1 rep each time. So all you're going to do is successfully complete a rep. If you complete that rep with that weight, you go up to the next weight and so on until you stop. When you stop at that weight, then obviously that's your max weight for that day, and then you can go and try and work on it another day, maybe do some further strength exercises with kettlebells, some assistant lifts, and then come back to it and retest. So the first of the exercises is called the 2 hands anyhow. You need 2 kettlebells for this, and he's going to do a quick demonstration for us. We'll do it on both arms just so you've got a chance to see it on both. Basically, 2 hands anyhow means getting 2 kettlebells up above the head with locked out arms in any way you want. This is quite a successful way of doing it. He clean and press 1 bell, he gets down into almost a windmill, then into a squat, and he curls the other bell up to the chest and then stands up. Okay, and then he can press that bell up reasonably easy above the head. And that would be a completed lift. Okay, bells can then go down however he really wants, to be fair. If you want to be nice and you want to kind of get a really nice movement, you can return the same way you came up. That's quite a nice way of finishing off the movement, but it's not necessary for the judging sake of it. Let's do one more, Andy. Okay, so he's going to clean one up and then press it up. Okay, he's going to get strong. He's going to start off with almost a bit of a windmill here down to the side. And then he's going to come into that squat once he's got hold of the bell. He's going to get as low as he possibly can. The lower you can get, the easier it'll be to curl. Got to get lots of tension, lots of tightness through the body. Go on, come on, drive, 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 drive. Great work. Okay, and press. Okay, lovely. And that's 1 count. So that's the idea behind the 2 hands anyhow. Once you've successfully completed that, obviously you go up in weight and try and increase the weight. Okay, you may find that one arm, the first arm you get up is a bit heavier, the other arm has to be a bit lighter with the weight just because it's quite challenging to get that weight up off the ground. Next exercise is called a bent press. Bent press is a great movement for shoulder stability, great movement for strength across the trunk and torso. Let's have a look at it, Andy. 1 kettlebell. You bring the kettlebell to the rack position. You pull your elbow out to the side. You fix your scapula back into the body. You bend at the same time as pressing. Lock the arm out before you extend. Let's just have another demonstration of that for us. Okay? Elbow out to the side. Hitch your hip out to the side. Lock that scapula in. Bend as you press. There we go. And then extend. Once you've extended your elbow, then you can stand up again. Okay? So that's called a bent press. Obviously try both arms and try and increase the weight. 1 rep at a time is all you need to do. Next one, nice little challenge, bottoms up press. Sometimes advisable with a bottoms up press. We'll certainly start off light just to get used to it. Bottoms up press, you need to have a good grip with your hands. Maybe if you get slippy palms, it's not a bad idea to use chalk. Our pro grade comp bells actually have a really nice grip on them. So you may find that chalk isn't necessary, but at the same time, if you need it, then by all means go for it. Bottoms up press essentially means that the bell is up above you, okay? So it's bottoms up rather than the other way. So Andy's going to have to clean the bell up, keep that grip stabilized, stay controlled, tighten up through the body and press. Lock the elbow out, and that's a count. Nice stuff. We need to go up in weight there, Andy. Lovely stuff. Okay, swapping arms. Let's see if he's got the same on the other side first. Up he goes. Tighten up. Really important to stay tight through the body. You'll be amazed at how much this and the tightness through the body can aid this lift. If you're relaxed and taking it easy, you'll never press it. So you need to create tension and tightness through the whole body. Let's have a go with the 16, Andy. Let's see how we can go. Okay, there's nothing like a bit of a challenge, especially for the guys out there. They love this sort of stuff. They love to see how heavy they can go. And these exercises are different. They'll be new for your clients, and they'll give them a little bit of a challenge. And all the way through doing these, you'll be amazed at the amount of work that you're putting into your body in movements which are really challenging, but also immensely beneficial. Okay? Nice. Let's go on the other side. Let's go. Nice and tight through the body. Come on, come on. Oh, Okay, no worries. Let's move on just for the sake of the clip. Otherwise, he'll be all day trying to get that one. I know what he's like. Next exercise, exercise number 4, the windmill. Windmill, nice strong exercise this. You need to clean the kettlebell up above the head. Okay, so we're going to clean and press the kettlebell up above the head. A couple of key setup points first, but the idea is that you're going to drop your shoulder down towards the floor and touch the ground with your hand. You're going to hinge your hip, you're going to stick your hip out to the side. Feet are coming the opposite way. Stick your bum out to the side. You're going to bring that arm down the back leg, focusing on keeping your legs straight. That's another key point. Okay, and then touch the floor. That would be a count, and then you've got to extend at the top. All the time that you do that, you've got to keep your arm completely locked out as you're moving. Okay, let's have a look on the other side just for a quick demo. So bring the kettlebell up above the head first. You can clean and press that. You can snatch it. If it's heavy, it's probably going to be a clean and press. Feet the opposite way. Hip to the side. Roll the arm down the back leg, touch the ground, and then extend the hip at the top, keeping the arm locked out at all times, and that would be a count. And the final one, just a little bit of fun to finish off the session. This is called the pinky lift. It's one that I learned years ago when I spent some time in Greece working at one of their Olympic weightlifting centers, and the old coach there, who's a Russian coach, was sitting in the corner of the room lifting kettlebells with his pinky. Everyone then got involved and tried to do some pinky lifts. It was a bit of fun, but it's also something nice to finish off the session. Start off with a lightweight. You've got to hook your pinky around the bell, and you've got to see if you can pick it up from the ground and stand. Okay, excellent stuff. Let's see if we can get that on the other arm as well. So you can't use any other fingers, you just hook the pinky around. You can try and get the side of your palm onto the bell, but that's all you can do. Okay, and that's your pinky lift. And obviously once you completed it successfully with the lighter weights, you're going to go up in weight. So those are your 5 lifts of old time. Old time strongman lifts were hugely popular in the 1800s. You'll see them in physical culture centres all over the UK. There's plenty of information and history about those types of lifts. Follow on from the blog and you'll read a little bit more about those exercises and the history of those exercises. But I find those movements really beneficial, and people do get into them once they start with them. So I hope you enjoy that stuff, and we'll look forward to seeing you on our next wow.